Yes? Questions, guys? Questions?
No, sir.
All right. Now, let's look at trying to fill in the others, the rest. So for the cosecant, we're just going to be flipping the sign. So reciprocating. 0 means 0 over 1. So if we flip it, if we reciprocate it, it's going to be 1 over 0. And we know that 1 over 0 is?
Undefined.
Undefined, right? If we flip a half, what do we get?
2.
2 over 1, which is simply 2. Now for this one, we go with its original, 1 over root of 2. If we flip it, what do we get?
Root of 2.
Root 2.
Root of 2. And then for the next one, root of 3 over 2, if I flip it, I get? I get 2 over root 3, don't I? But can I remain with that? Can I leave it like that?
No, sir.
No, you cannot leave it like that. So I will have to rationalize. So what am I going to get?
2 root 3 over root 3.
2 root 3 over 3, yes. I know what you were trying to say. And if you reciprocate 1, what do you get?
1.
1. Exactly. Now, to do the secant, we're going to do the same thing that we did for cosine. We just flip it. We read this way. We read this way. So this will start with 1 and will end with undefined. So after 1, we're going to have 2 root 3 over 3. Here we're going to have still root 2. And here you'll have 2, then you'll have infinity. Questions, guys? Questions, guys? Questions, ladies and gentlemen?
No, sir.
All right, the last one, cotangent, we're going to do the same thing like we did with sine. Just at this time, we're going to read again, just like we did just now, we're going to read this way. So it will start with infinity, then root 3, then 1, then root 3 over 3, and then it will end with 0. Okay? And there we have our table. No need for, a whole lot of mental breakdown. So sine is the key. Once you have sine, it will give you cosine. Once you have cosine, or once you have sine, it will give you cosecant. Once you have cosecant, you're going to get the secant. And then, of course, tangent is going to be the division of sine over cosine. The numerator of sine over the numerator of cosine. That's it.
Sir, I have a question.
Yes.
Sir, if you notice they got this order, right? Where you find sine ahead of cosine, tangent ahead of cotangent, but the order get broken when you find cosecant ahead of secant. Why is that so?
How'd I go? You're in the last one. All right. You said sine.
So you have to find sine to get the cosine.
Yes. And you have to find
you have to get the tangent to get the cotangent. So that's why you have to find the cosecant to get the secant and not vice versa.
Because, all right, you see the sine, let me go, sorry. The sine is a relative to cosecant, right? Because cosecant is 1 over the sine, right? But the cosine is a relative to the secant. So it's 1 over cosine. What they did is they say, all right, S, the one that S becomes, when reciprocated, will be the one with co. And the one with co, when reciprocated, will just start with S, so that you can see the relationship. Right? So S becomes C and C becomes S when you reciprocate.
Thanks, sir.
All right, excellent, no problem. I'm always glad to help. All right, any questions with the table, guys?